Hi, I'm Kathy, and welcome to my kitchen. Are you looking for ways to add more flavor to your cooking? Instead of just using salt and pepper, I'm going to share with you today some of the most commonly used herbs that I like to use in my cooking, and how best to store those herbs. I hope you like this video and that you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I post weekly on cooking recipes and cooking tips. So let's get started. First, what is an herb? An herb is from the leaf of an edible plant. They can be fresh or dried. Depending on the herb, they can have a stronger flavor, whether they're fresh or dried. What is the difference between an herb and a spice? A spice comes from the root, the fruit, the seed, the stem of the plant, whereas the herb comes from the leaf. So let's go over a few of the most commonly used herbs. Basil is in the mint family of herbs. It has a slightly sweet taste. It has a broad leaf and has more flavor when using fresh rather than when it is dried. Basil can be used in many dishes, including pasta sauces and pesto. It is very popular in Mediterranean cooking. Nothing beats a tomato salad with fresh basil and balsamic vinaigrette. Rosemary has a strong flavor that tastes a little like lemon and pine. Rosemary leaves are often used with meats. They also make a nice seasoning for soups, sauces, and dressings. Chopped rosemary is great on potatoes and on vegetables, fish, and chicken. Both fresh and dried rosemary have a strong flavor. Try a roast pork seasoned with rosemary and garlic, and you won't be disappointed. If you look above, you'll see a link to my roast pork. Sage has a strong taste and is slightly bitter. It is often used to season poultry and sausage. Sage is often used in Mediterranean cooking. You can also use it to flavor pork and beef. Only small amounts are needed, as this is a strong herb. Sage is a wonderful herb for roasted turkey and is often used in the traditional Thanksgiving stuffing. Oregano is similar to marjoram, except that it has a stronger and more pungent flavor. If you can't get fresh oregano, dried is good. Oregano is good in tomato sauce, meats, chicken, and most vegetables. It is often used in Mediterranean cooking also. Fresh homemade tomato sauce with chopped fresh oregano is delicious. Bay leaves are pungent and has a bitter taste. It is similar to oregano. Use dried bay leaves early in the cooking so as to draw out the full flavor of the herb. Bay leaves are used mostly in soups, and stews, and sauces. Throw a couple of dried bay leaves in a pot of beef stew for a flavorful, hearty meal. Marjoram is similar to oregano. It has a slightly sweeter taste. Marjoram goes well with pork, lamb, veal, and chicken. For the full flavor, it is best to include this herb towards the end of the cooking process. Try chopped fresh marjoram on grilled lamb chops. Yum! Thyme is a very versatile herb. It is used to flavor meat, poultry, fish, vegetables, sauces, soups, and stews. It is often used in combination with other herbs such as rosemary, oregano, and parsley. Thyme is often used in French cuisine. Next time when you are making baked chicken, rub on some fresh chopped thyme, rosemary, garlic, and olive oil, and you'll have a delicious dish. The two most common types of parsley are the French curly leaf and the Italian flat leaf. It is a popular herb used in most international cooking. It is used to elevate the flavors in soups, salads, and fish dishes. It is often used as a garnish and to help with digestion. Fresh parsley has more intense flavor than dried. Before you serve your next fish dish, chop up some fresh parsley and sprinkle on the top to add more flavor. Lemongrass has a sour lemon flavor. It is often used in Thai and Vietnamese cooking. It is used in teas, soups, and stir-fry. It is best to use fresh lemongrass or lemongrass paste you can buy at the store. Shrimp stir-fried with vegetables and lemongrass makes a flavorful dish. Dill has a slight anise flavor and is commonly used in pickles, salads, and seafood. It is recommended to add dill at the end of the cooking process to maintain its flavor. Both dill seed and dill leaves are used in cooking. Fresh dill is recommended over dried. Chop up some fresh dill and add to your egg or potato salad for a fresh treat. Cilantro, also known as coriander, has a strong fragrance. It goes well with spicy foods. Cilantro is commonly used in Mexican and South Asian cooking. Cilantro is best added to the dish right before serving to maintain its flavor. Cilantro is a staple in salsa. Coriander seeds are dried and used in Asian cooking. Add some fresh chopped cilantro in your homemade salsa for a burst of flavor. When storing fresh herbs, it's best to put it in a container of water and loosely cover with plastic. It should last up between 4 and 5 days in your refrigerator. For dried herbs, it's best to store in an airtight container in a cool and dark place for up to 6 months. After that, it kind of loses its flavor. Cooking with herbs is easy, and just a little goes a long way. I encourage you to try cooking with different herbs and spices. Remember, cooking doesn't have to be complicated to be delicious. Until next week, happy cooking!